All right, everybody. Here we are on a cool rainy day. We are going to go one step beyond what we've been doing, and we're going to solve these problems. So we know how to set them up already, right? We're going to practice our setup, and then we're going to solve. So let's start with number one. It says a paper company needs to ship paper to large printing businesses, right? The paper will be shipped in small boxes and large boxes. So that's going to be our small boxes and large boxes, right? So I'm gonna let S, right? So S and let L, right? I'm gonna make it like that so it's not confusing. So S for large, S for small, L for large, right? And each box weighs 45 pounds. Each small box weighs 45 pounds. And each large box weighs 80 pounds. There were twice as many large boxes shipped as small boxes. And actually, we forgot to write here automatically, right? We go with S plus L. So we're going to find out here. And then it says the total weight of all the boxes was 1,435 pounds. Determine the number of small boxes shipped and the number of large boxes shipped. So let S equals number of small boxes and number of, I forgot of here, right? Large boxes, right? So how many small boxes and how many large boxes? So we know, we highlighted that it says a small box is 45 pounds. So I'm going to here put here 45. 45S, right? Or 45 times S. 45 pounds per large small box. And it says each large box is 80 pounds. So this is 80 right here. 80 times L. And they equal to 1,435 pounds. 1,435 pounds. So there's my first equation. Okay. My second equation says there were twice as many large boxes shipped as small boxes. Twice as many large boxes as small boxes. So large boxes is equal to twice means 2 times small boxes. Right? So if, and actually we don't need the times, right? The little dot, we know it's 2s. So if there were 10 small boxes, right? So we plug in 10 here. 2 times 10 is 20. That would mean L equals 20, so 20 large boxes. And it says twice as many large boxes. Okay, that works. So now that we have our system, we're going to solve, right? So what we're going to do here is, if you notice here, it says L is equal to 2s. So this 2s is going to go right in there because L is equal to 2s. So here on the side, we're going to say 45s plus 80 parentheses equals 1,435. So this L is equal to 2s is going to go right in there. Right? So 2s, just like this. So we're going to multiply these two. 80 times 2 is 160s. and I bring down my 45s, right? And 45s plus 160s is 205s. And I have 1435 here. So to solve for s, I'm going to, the opposite of multiplying is divide by 205. So s is equal to 1435 divided by 205. So I have my calculator here. 1435 divided by 205 is 7. Look at that. S is equal to 7. So, all right. And now, so let me, that. S is equal to 7, so 7 small boxes. And now to get L, to get the large boxes, look, L is equal to 2S. Well, this 7 is going to go right in there instead of S, right? So we're going to say L is equal to 2S, which is parentheses. Well, S is equal to 7, so I can plug in 7 right here. So L is equal to 2 times 7 is 14. And there you go. So our final answer is number of small boxes, okay, is 7 small boxes. So we're going to say 7 small boxes and 14 large boxes. And there we go. Look at that. That is our solution. Let me do a better box here without going over to the next problem. Look at that. We solved. So, right, so we came up with the equation, the setup, and we found the answer, right? So let's try a second problem here. So let me change the highlighter. Let's go to this. So Samantha and her children went to a grocery store and she bought $7 worth of bananas and peaches. So automatically I know I'm going to go with let B for bananas and let P for peaches. What does that mean? Wait, well, what I know of the way I find out what it means is I always go at the end. Determine the number of bananas and the number of peaches. So I'm going to go here to number of bananas. So B means the number of bananas and P means the number of peaches. All right? So automatically we know that we have to go B plus P. And I'm going to leave a space here because a number is probably going to go here, so I want to leave a space. Okay, let's see. She bought $7 worth of bananas and peaches. So altogether, she bought $7 worth, right? So this is going to be equal to 7. Well, let's see how much each banana. Each banana costs 40 cents. So I'm going to say each banana is 0.40 cents. And how much is each peach? Each peach costs 50 cents. So we're going to say here 0.50. Okay. She bought a total of 15 bananas and peaches altogether. So bananas plus peaches is equal to, how many did she buy? It says she bought a total of 15 pieces of fruit. And there you go. Look at that. There's our setup. Now, what we can do here is, whoa, that was thunder. Shook the house. So So what we can do here is I can multiply here by negative 0.40, right, to cancel these two. Or I could multiply by negative 0.50 to cancel these two. I could do that, okay? But I could also solve here for either B or P and then substitute. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to solve for B here. So I get B plus P is equal to 15. Well, I want to get B by itself, so I got to subtract P on both sides. So I get B is equal to 15 minus P. Right? So this is what I'm going to plug in to right there. See? B is equal to 15 minus P. Okay? So I'm going to take this equation, and I'm going to leave B as a parenthesis because I know what B is. So I say 0.40.
I don't know what you mean by.
Oops, that was Siri. 0.40 parentheses. Let me leave a larger parentheses actually. Plus 0.50. P is equal to 7. So what goes here is P right in there. 15 minus P, right? So 15 minus P goes in there, just like this. So we must distribute, right? So 0.40 times 15 and 0.40 times P. So 0.40 times 15, 0.40 times 15 is equal to 6. So I get 6. 0.40 times negative P is negative 0.40 P plus everything else stays the same is equal to 7. And I combine like terms, which are these two. Negative 0.40 plus positive 0.50, they're not the same sign, so I subtract. So I get 0.10 P. Okay? And positive, because 0.50 is bigger, I bring down my 6 and I bring down my 7. So I'm going to bring 6 over as minus 6. So I'm left with 0.10 P. 7 minus 6 is 1. Right? So I got to divide by 0.10 on both sides. And I'm going to get 1 divided by 0.10. Let's see. 1 divided by 0.10 is 10. So I get 10 here. So 10 peaches is what I have so far. Now, to find the number of bananas, look, B equals 15 minus P. So I'm going to say B equals 15 minus P, right? Well, P is 10, so this is what is going to go right in there. So I say 10 here. And I draw my line of separation, and I get B is equal to 15 minus 10 is 5. So my final answer is, they want to know number of bananas and numbers of peaches. So we say 5 bananas and 10 peaches. There we go. That's our solution for that. Okay. So we use substitution, right? It's more simple. Like I said, I could have multiplied here this bottom equation by negative 0.40 or negative 0.50, but substitution was the easier way to go. All right, finally, let's do one more example here. So this one says, Penelope is raising money for a school trip by selling bags of chips and fruit snacks. Okay? Bags of chips and fruit snacks. So I'm going to say let C for chips and let, that's not how you spell let F for fruit snacks, right? And I know it's going to be C plus F, I'm going to leave a space, is equal. Right? I'm going to leave a space, I'm going to put a number here, and I'm going to put a number there. And what does C mean? Let's see. Determine the number of bags of chips and the number of fruit snacks sold. So, number of chips sold and number of fruit snacks. Fruit snacks sold. All right. So let's see how much each bag of chips is. So the price of each bag of chips is $1.75. Okay, so let's go with 175. Okay, how much is each fruit snack? Each fruit snack is $1.50. Look, and the price of each fruit snack is $1.50. So let's see. So we know where bags of chips and fruit snacks. Each bag of chips is $1.75. Each fruit snack is $1.50. So this is 1.50 F, right? How much did she sell in total? Yesterday, Penelope made $42.50. So this is going to be $42.50. All right. And what else does it say? So $42.50. And sold 15 more bags of chips than fruit snacks, right? 15 more bags of chips than fruit snacks. So C is equal to 15 more bags of chips than fruit snacks. So it's 15 plus the fruit snacks, right? So if she sold 10 fruit snacks, 15 plus 10 is 25 would be chips. Yeah, that looks right. So we have our setup here. So again, look, I can substitute this in for that right there. Look, 1.75 goes into C. So let's do that. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say 1.75 parentheses like this plus 1.50 F is equal to how much money? $42.50. So chips, or C, we know is right here. 15 plus F goes right in there. All right. So let's do that. 15 plus F plus F goes right in there. So we're going to distribute, right? 1.75 times 15. So 1.75 times 15 is equal to 26.25. Okay. So we get 26.25 plus 1.75 times f is 1.75 f plus 1.50 f is equal to 42.50. So our like terms are these two f's here. 1.75 plus 1.50 is 325. 15 and 17. Yeah. You know what? Let me double check just to make sure. 1.75 plus $1.50. 3.25. Yep, just as I thought. So 3.25 F positive. So I still bring down my 26.25. Well, this is what I'm going to subtract from this side. Right? So I get 42.50 minus 26.25, and I get 16.25. And to solve for s, I'm going to cross out and I'm going to divide 3.25 by 16.25, and that's going to give us, so 16.25 divided by 3.25, that gives us 5. So number of fruit snacks sold is 5 fruit snacks. So now we want to know how many chips. Well, chips is equal to 15 plus f. Chips is equal to 15 plus f. And what is f? F is 5, right? So this is what we're going to plug in right here. And when we solve, we're going to get c is equal to 15 plus 5 is 20. And that's how many chips we have. Right? So we want to know the number of chips sold and the number of fruit snacks sold. So we're going to say 20 chips, bags of chips, right? 20 bags of chips, and 5 fruit snacks. There we go. Look at that. So this is the kind of examples you are going to see in your assignment. So make sure you took some good notes.